Hello and welcome to Elaine Online. Today I take a look at the inner me and journaling. If you saw my previous video on journaling, it's a bit long and I'll definitely be doing a remake and shifting that around a bit. But today I want to look specifically at a journal that I picked up called The Inner Me. It's a journal to connect with yourself and discover what brings you true happiness. I haven't started this yet. I definitely have this on my to-do. And there were a few pages that I was looking at today that stand out. I enjoy the setup of this journal because at the top it comes with a question for you to answer. It has a quote at the bottom of the page, and there's these beautiful designs that you can color in as you work through it. So there's a lot of neat parts to this. This particular page that I have my sticky note on asks about what is your secret superpower. And of course the quote at the bottom of the page is, "With great power comes great responsibility." Stan Lee. Another page that stood out for me as I was flipping through this morning is the question about, do you find it easy to adapt to new situations? And I'll definitely be needing to think about that one because as YouTube and making videos, it's definitely a new situation and I'm still learning to get comfortable in front of the camera and finding a way to explain things. I also like the quote on this particular page, "Don't get set in one form. Adapt it and build your own and let it grow. Be like water. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water." That's from Bruce Lee. Another page that stood out for me, partly because of the quote, "How can you use your past experience to avoid future trouble?" Which is an interesting question because for myself, I've worked quite extensively with technology when I was an educational assistant and supporting students within schools. So for me, YouTube, definitely technology, is now figuring out how do I use that past experience with technology and comfort and find a way to now make it of benefit for me. The quote particularly stands out because it's by Abraham Lincoln. "We hope all danger may be overcome, but to conclude that no danger may ever arise would itself be extremely dangerous." The other question that I found of interest this morning, which of your friends or acquaintances is your polar opposite, and describe how? Again, that's a really good thing to think about because our social circle isn't always people who think exactly like us or who agree with us. And quite frankly, I think that's a good thing because it's important to connect with other people who have different viewpoints. That's how you learn and you grow. The quote particularly brings that to mind. "I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles." And that's from Nelson Mandela. It's important to remember that because if you're just relying on your own viewpoint or just the viewpoint of people who agree with you, then you're not really looking at a situation, whether that's a challenge or obstacle in your own life or something in the world in general. You need those different viewpoints to really come to a positive solution or a solution that can work for the majority of people. If you're into journaling, this is one handy style. The book comes with questions to get you thinking. It gives you pages and space to fill out your answers. You can enjoy doing some coloring. There are helpful quotes that make you think about different things. So it's one style of journaling. You could also, if you find that maybe you don't have enough room, is start a separate little notebook so that you can expand on those ideas. The other thing that I find helpful with journaling is to take a look at your notes months or sometimes even years later. It's a great way to see how much you've changed and progressed on your own personal path in life. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button down below and leave me a comment, as both of those things helps my channel grow and our community build so that other people who enjoy this type of content can find the channel. If you enjoy bookish content or hearing about a variety of different subjects, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload content that may be of interest to you. Until next time, have a great one.